Welcome to the Spring to Life method. I'm Caitlin, and this is Mat Pilates Posture Essentials. Before we get moving, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can stay consistent with your Pilates practice. So we just need some light hand weights. I have 2-pound hand weights. I wouldn't go heavier than 3s, and we are going to get to those in just a little bit. We are going to start quadruped or in a 4-point kneeling position. So we're going to stack our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. So make sure that your knees aren't too close in. You want them thigh bones perpendicular with the mat. Make sure we're not locking out the elbows. We want to find a little softness there. And we're just going to start to find a little cat-cow breathing. So with your inhale, expand your belly and your rib cage, open your chest, look forward. Then with your exhale, like your belly button's getting picked up towards the ceiling, drop the crown of your head and your tailbone towards the mat. Now here, push the mat away with your palms and with your shins. And then inhale, open your chest and look forward. Again, exhale, round and look in. Inhale, arch and look forward. Exhale to look in. Inhale to pull forward. 2 more times. Now from here, inhale, just lengthen to your flat back. We're going to isolate our scapula by kind of dropping our rib cage towards the mat. So with your inhale, I want you to shrug your shoulders together and let your ribs kind of drop down towards the mat. And then with your exhale, push the mat away, widen your upper back and lift your rib cage. Pinch your shoulder blades together, widen your rib cage. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your flat back. Just give your hips a little wiggle side to side. If you need a little stretch for your wrists here, give them a little break. And then we'll come back to this position. So check to make sure you didn't lock your elbows out. They're nice and soft. Your shoulders are down your back and your rib cage isn't dropped down. Our rib cage is picked up like it's almost flat against the ceiling. Now from here, you're going to extend one toe back. You're trying not to let that hip open up. Your toe is back. Your hips are square. Now start to feel your core lift up and in. You're going to extend the opposite arm forward. So fingers and toes are touching the mat. With your exhale, lift them up in line with your body. Now check in with that supporting elbow. Did you lock it out or drop into your shoulder? We want to soften the elbow. Find the shoulder connected to your back. And then imagine you're a Gumby doll here. Can your middle finger and middle toe get further away from each other? Can you get longer and stretchier? And then find the mat and fold them back in. Other side. Toe out, fingertips forward. Watch that supporting arm. Lift up in line with your body, hold. Get longer, get stretchier. Make sure you're not dropping your head. You want to strengthen the back of your neck. Bring your gaze over your fingertips. Find the mat, fold it in. Now we're going to move with a little more speed, not rushing, but reaching long and folding in. And reaching long and folding in. And you're trying to keep your hips square. You're trying not to lock out your supporting elbow. And you're trying to keep your back from going into this kind of banana position. We want to keep our waist pulled in. Reaching into these glides. Now the next time you reach out, we're going to hold. Reach long, get stretchier, pull your waist up and in. Now arm and leg move away from the midline. They squeeze center. Move away from the midline, squeeze center. And you're trying to keep your belly button right over the same spot on the mat. 2 more. Open, close, push that supporting shin down. Find center, stretch longer, reach longer, and fold it in. Other side. Reach it out. Get longer, get stretchier. Windshield wiper, open, closed. Open, closed. Keep the length through your arm and leg. 3, 2, 1. Find center. Now go ahead and take your knees wide. Sit your hips about halfway back. Reach your hands a little forward And just drop your chest towards the mat. Stretch those shoulders. Deep exhale. Now from here, we're gonna kind of slither forward onto our belly. Rest your hands under your forehead. And we're gonna try not to hold tension in our neck and shoulders. We're gonna relax our shoulders, kind of rock your hips side to side here. Wiggle it out. Then center those legs underneath your hips. And now from here, with your exhale, I want you just to do a little pelvic rock. You can kind of think of it like a baby butt, like you're sticking your butt up in the air and then anchoring the front of your pelvis. So we're kind of compressing the low back and then we're lengthening the low back. Take a few more breaths there. We should want to find this lengthened place. We don't want to be compressed in the low back. We want to stay lengthened. Now keep that length. You can turn a cheek to the mat and just bring your fingertips under your waist. And with this length in your back, can you take a few breaths? And as you exhale, you should feel your abdominal wall kind of lifting up off your fingertips. And that is what's keeping your low back supported. Now, as you continue breathing here, we're going to start to find hip extension. So can you hover one leg up off the mat, just like we did in that 4-point kneeling? Reach long through that toe, like your big toe is being pulled across the room. Find that high hamstring connection to lift that leg. You should feel it right under your seat here. Your waist is still picked up. Inhale, release. Other side. Reach it long. Nothing should have to shift too much for you to pick up that leg. Find that high hamstring. Waist is lifted off your fingertips. Inhale, lower. So now we're just alternating side to side here. Finding that long hip extension. Now it's true that you need a strong core for good posture, but you need a very strong posterior chain or backside. So that includes your glutes and your hamstrings, but also your back and your neck muscles. So a lot of our workout today is about strengthening and finding connection in our backside. Now squeeze inner thighs together. Can you lift both legs from the high hamstrings? Knees are long. We're not dumping into our low back. We're supported here. And now you're just gonna open the legs about the width of your mat and squeeze them back together. Open, squeeze, open, squeeze. You should be feeling that burn starting to light up under your seat and those hamstrings and inner thighs. Maybe 2 more. Last one. Relax. Go ahead and bend your knees. Let your feet rock side to side. Now from here, we're going to stretch the legs out. And you can actually go a little wider with the legs here. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And let's try to take our hands behind our head. So your elbows can drape down. Big breath in. Think about where your pelvis is. We're going to lengthen our low back. Anchor the pelvis. Lift your elbows. Now lift your forehead by pushing your head up into your hands. Up into your hands. Up into your hands. You're not going to get very far. And then lower down. Relax your elbows. Let's do that 4 more times. You're pushing your legs heavy into the mat. Elbows lift. Forehead lifts. Try to pick your chin up just a little tiny bit off your chest. And lower down, relax. So the first thing that's happening here, I have a little foot cramp. The first thing that's happening here is the anchoring of the pelvis. We need to set our powerhouse up. So even though your fingers aren't under your waist, you're still finding this lift. Then the elbows can pick up. Then your forehead can pick up and you're still supported in your powerhouse. And you lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. We anchor the pelvis, connect the core, elbows, forehead, and down 1 more time. Anchor the pelvis, heavy legs, connect your core, elbows, forehead. Now stay up, separate your hands, elbows to your waist, fingertips to your head, elbows to waist, fingertips to head. 3, 2, 1, and palms down. Let's bring the knees together, bend the knees, Push up and back again. Reach your hips back. Relax your low back, relax your chest. And go ahead and drop your hips to your heels, and we'll roll the spine up. Roll your shoulders out, and we'll get to our hand weights. So we're going to be kneeling here for just a little bit. If it's more comfortable for you to tuck your toes and get a little bit of a foot stretch, that could be kind of nice. If you need to come out of that, you can always just come back onto the tops of your feet. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to drop my hips back, and I want to think of keeping my rib cage over my pelvis. I'm just trying to be upright here. I'm going to send my weights forward, and careful that I'm not locking those elbows out, a little softness there. Now from here, I'm going to pull my elbows into my rib cage, and I'm going to kind of exaggerate. I'm going to pull my shoulder blades together, and then I'm going to send my arms back forward, and I come back to that wide place. And then I'm going to send them down and maybe a little bit behind me. Try to find your triceps. Pick it up, and lift it back forward. Elbows in, pinch the blades, send it front. Can your head get closer to the ceiling as your arms reach back? And back, and back. 3 more times. Elbows in, reach front, get tall, arms lift. Elbows in, reach front, open the chest, chest expansion, reach front. Last 2. And 1. Good. Okay, if you're on your toes there, come off, wiggle those out a little bit. All right, so now that we're kind of connected to our back, we're going to challenge our arm to back connection a little bit more. So arms by your sides, bicep curl, elbows pick up. Now your elbows stay here, your rib cage stays over your pelvis. We extend the lower half of the arms and curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Hold on to it. Let's try for 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold the curl. Open your elbows, not all the way to the side, kind of into your peripheral. Hold there. Shoulders settle down your back. Open and curl. Open. Exhale, curl. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one, keep the curl, pull your elbows forward and in. Now you're going to pick your seat up off of your heels, and we're leaning forward with a flat back. Your chin is off your chest. Turn your palms in, tricep kickback. Try and lift those weights. Bend your elbows. Send it back. Curl it in. We've got 6. Keep your core lifted. We're not just arching our back here. 4, press your heels together. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Give me a little lift. Lift, lift, lift. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Roll those shoulders out. Awesome. Okay, set your weights off to the side. We're getting down to our final exercise, which is going to be our side kicks. So you're going to bring your hip, ribs, shoulder, elbow all the way to the back edge. Send your legs forward. That bottom leg pushes down, and we're trying not to be slumped in our armpit here. We want to push the elbow down and light that lat up. Top hand can be stability, and we're not tucking our chin into our chest. Pushing our head back into our hand. Now, careful this top hip's not dropped. We want to stack the hips and then lift your top leg and lower. Just to hip level and down. Now hold the up, push that bottom leg down. We turn it out, heel down, toes up. Turn it in, heel up, toes down. You'll probably notice you have more range in one direction and then the other. Well, we just want to work on it. Maybe 2 more here. Last one. Now we're going to hold the turnout. Reach that leg. We're going to draw small circles, brushing your heels together like you're striking a match. 3, 2, 1, reverse, send the heel back, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's do 6, and hold it hip level. Let's turn it parallel. Kick it forward, stick your butt back, reach it behind you. Kick it forward, reach it back, front and back. We've got 3, keep it active here, 2, and 1, send it back behind you, turn it in a little bit, toes down, give me a little pulses up, 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 chin off the chest, 3, 2, 1, and lower the legs. We're gonna roll onto our stomach. Take your hands behind your head again, anchor the pelvis, lift the elbows, lift the forehead. Now find that hip extension, get longer from your crown to your toes. Legs open, legs close, legs open, close. Keep lifting your waist, chin off your chest. 3, 2, 1, and turn onto your other side. I'm going to swivel around for you. Okay, so hip, ribs, shoulders, elbow, all to the back edge. Armpit is lifted, legs are forward. Find your stability, lift and lower. Breathing. 2 more. Bottom leg is your stability. Hold it up. We turn out and in. Out and in. Keep it going. Here for 2. And hold the turn out. Now brush the heels. Brush the heels. Circle. 3, 2, 1. Head into your hand. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it hip level. Turn parallel. Kick it front. Kick it back. Keep that bottom leg anchored. Try to relax your foot. If you need to flex, you can. Couple more. 2. Last 1. Send it back. Turn it in. Little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. All right. From there, go ahead and turn onto your back. Wide feet. Let the knees rock. Side to side a few times. And then grab the back of the legs. Rock her up. Just interlace your hands behind you. Stretch your chest open. Look up. Release that grip. Roll your shoulders out a few times. Thank you for moving with me today. That was Matt Pilates Posture Essentials from the Spring to Life method. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment about how this felt. Let's keep this practice going together.